Hello everybody, Happy New Year. Hope you're having a good time thinking about all those horrible things that are going on, like strikes and train journeys up to London. Not nice, is it? Anyway, a joke for the new year. How do you make holy water? Might be something you never thought of before. I certainly hadn't. Well, what you do is you put it in a kettle and you boil it to hell. That's how you make holy water. So there we are. Not very funny, sorry about that. Anyway, I just said that to try and get your attention. My subject today is this. It's called Who's Sailing Your Ship? Or the ship. Your ship in this case. So it's about how your mind works. With the decisions we make and the things that happen to us, only 10%, we only use 10% of the conscious mind, and 90% of our thinking processes, the things that we do, think about driving a car. When you're driving a car, it's your subconscious that drives the car. And just like the subconscious drives your car, most of your awake hours are being driven by programs that you've learnt, that you've actually committed to memory and are now in your subconscious. So if you want to change anything, if you want to change your life, and now's a good time to change it because, we're thinking about 2023, need to adapt to all the difficult things that are going on at the moment. So how do you do that? Well, basically what you have to do is focus on using your conscious mind, which is only 10%. Let's just show you again. This bit up here, to reprogram this bit down here, which is the 90%. So what do I mean by that? Well, basically we have lots and lots of different computer programs that run automatically, and the thing that we can influence the most is the way in which those computer programs that we have run. And so our job in our conscious mind is to revisit the computers, the computer games, computer programs that we have in our subconscious, and to fine tune them, develop them, make them work better for us. So how do we go about doing that? Well, what we do is we, first of all, I think, start off with a SWOT analysis, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. Look at ourselves. You don't have to show it to anybody else. You need to, what you're looking for is you're looking for things that are your weaknesses and your strengths. And you're looking to see how you can get the most out of your own personal, personal being. So things like perfectionism isn't necessarily a good thing. Perhaps you're not very good at listening. Perhaps you find it difficult to take advice from somebody else. These are things that you can actually look at and perhaps think about, but it's your subconscious mind which will actually go to work and do something about them. So what does the subconscious do? What is the role of the subconscious? Well, basically, the subconscious is all about habits, is about forming good habits. So the conscious mind can actually work on improving the habits that you form. So habits that you have with regard to what you eat, but also how you conduct your life in a daily basis, what values you have. That's a very important area to look at. What are your core values? What's your purpose? These are things that you need to work out. These are things that drive the habits that you have, and the impulses, the things that are subconsciously driving you, and the physiological controls. So, what sort of things have you got doubts about? What fears do you have? What anxieties do you hold? It's about addressing those and perhaps coming up with a formula which actually prevents them from becoming detrimental to your future planning. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is we've just begun the new year, 2023, and I've just written my business plan, and many other people will be thinking about their own business plan. So you need to be aware that the things that you can change are not necessarily in the conscious mind. It's about working with your conscious mind to change the things that have actually formed a home in your subconscious. Someone said to me once that, that sometimes you allow weeds to grow in your garden, to liken your subconscious to a garden. And sometimes weeds grow in that subconscious, and perhaps it's time to sort of get in and do some weeding and pull out those weeds, to address those issues. Maybe it's about forming better habits. Core values. Now, I've spent a lot of time looking at core values. Rattling on.